Well, it says we're live. I got to make sure I see the counter. I don't see it yet. So hello, everybody. I see a 0. I hope to see a number here in a moment. Welcome in, everybody. Do you see us yet, Tina?
Nope.
Nope, because I feel like we got a big old lag tonight. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. It is Marvelous Mother Tuckers Monday. For those of you that aren't familiar, I'm Jason, along with the one, the only
Tina. Mother Tuckers. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, she really was not on cue.
Oh, my.
Welcome, everybody, for joining us here tonight. We have a fun vintage sale.
There you
are we finally live?
Yeah, okay. You just kicked me out of saying hello to people.
Okay, so hello, everybody. Welcome in. We hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. We hope you guys are here with us to hang out, maybe score some fun vintage, and we're doing something a little bit different tonight. I said in one of my little comments over on Instagram, we had a little surprise tonight. We actually have 3 giveaways. So I will show them to you in a little bit here. But we actually have 3 giveaways for the folks tonight if you purchase. So if you guys aren't familiar, when I sell by myself, I've had a hard time choosing the order of items that I want to show. So Tina has an old school cocktail shaker filled with some Scrabble pieces, and then she picks a letter, and I've assigned each piece tonight a letter, each item tonight a letter, and then that's how we pick, the order we're going to go in. So if you purchase from us tonight, we will set the Scrabble pieces aside. Then once we're done, we'll put them all back in the cocktail shaker, and then what we will do is we will pull 3 people. We'll pull 3 Scrabble tile, and whomever that corresponds with will win the item. So before we get into the sale, I'll quickly go over that again, and I will show you guys what the giveaways are. They're pretty doggone neat. One of them I think is kind of hard to find. So as we go live tonight, our official mod and bid ender is the one, the only Karen G. Karen, thank you so much for being our official mod and bid ender for the evening. Tina will back us up if we need to. Desert Gal is on vacation, so she won't be joining us tonight. She's off for a little bit. So what we'll do is we will say hello to everybody. Then I will explain to you how the sale is going to work, and then we'll jump into it. And then, like I said, before we start the sale, I will show you what our giveaways are. And if you guys like Halloween, I think you guys are really going to like. Tina doesn't even know what all the giveaways are.
Thanks, Amy. I saw Amy said she can help too. So
okay, Amy, thank you so much.
Amy's hard at work, everybody. You're going to have to definitely tune in Wednesday because that girl is working her fingers, but we'll yell out to you, Amy, so you know. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Amy. So the first person I see in the chat, he beat Lisa. I don't even know if I see Lisa yet, but it's our one, the only. William, how are you? Willie is in the house. It's good to see you, sir. I hope you are doing well. Hopefully you had a great weekend. We have the very lovely Terry checking in tonight. How are you, Terry? It's so good to see you guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. There she is, our official mod and bid ender, the one, the only Karen G. How are you, Karen? I hope you guys are doing well up there in Canada. Always puts a smile on my face. There she is. If Bill is coming back. Okay, hold on. Yep, let's say hello to the one, the only Pat Robinson. Always puts a smile on my face. So the elephant in the room is that Bill is he is a professor. Okay, he has a full-time job. I've spoken with Bill. Bill is not going to be doing YouTube sales for any time in the foreseeable future. So he's taking a break. They have him doing a lot of stuff with his job. So he feels like he can only dedicate himself to a couple Instagram sales. So a month. If you guys weren't with us, the Valentinos were back on Friday night. So Bill was with us over there. So it's just up to Bill. I mean, for whatever he wants to do, but he's still on hiatus from YouTube. So you're just stuck with me and Tina and
Bill's busy keeping his booth full of Mother Tuckers.
And Bill does. He does have a booth with us. Guys, I wish I could tell you there was some juicy drama. Basically, I'm going to shoot you straight like a car salesman. I'm going to shoot you straight. Bill has a lot going on, and he doesn't have enough time to do what it takes to do all of the sales like he used to. So he knows that he can manage the sales over on Instagram. That's what he's decided to do. He loves YouTube. I'm sure he'll be back at some point to do YouTube sales, but he is just taking a break. He doesn't have the time to do the shipping, the sourcing, anything like that. So hopefully he'll be in the chats. I have a feeling he lurks a lot. He might be in the Lurkers Lounge right now, but he's with us in spirit or in the Lurkers Lounge. What am I missing?
Karen G said Bill ditched us.
Well, it's kind of like a date night. He did. He ditched us for the gram. No. So no, that's not true at all.
Maybe he'll do a guest appearance.
Yes.
I'm sure if we did something, we could talk him into something. Maybe.
I'm sure as long as you guys are subscribed to his channel, and I'm sure if you're following him on Instagram, he will say something. But I think he made it. I think he made it a point on Friday to just let folks know that he doesn't have anything coming up, but he will be doing Instagram sales. So it doesn't mean you won't see him over here on a sale back over here with me. Yeah. It doesn't mean you won't see him host something on his own channel. But as of right now, I think I talked about it long enough. But honestly, guys, there's no crazy drama. Bill is a
work-life balance. Work-life balance, people.
Bill is like a brother of mine, and he is part of the Mother Tucker family. He has one of our large booths in our store, and anything Bill ever needs, all he has to do is let us know. So, Pat, we appreciate it, but I can just tell you he won't be back anytime soon doing a YouTube sale, but you will catch him over on Instagram.
Pat Robinson said to tell you, she said, Tina, tell Jason we love him. There's no such thing as being stuck with him. Pat, I don't know if I agree with your statement, but I read it to him.
I don't know why you got it. Let's just get down to the fun stuff, because I'm a snapping fool. It is my man Gavin, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. Please make sure you're following him. He has a really fun channel here on YouTube. He plays music. It's on vinyl. It's on a turntable. And I have to tell you, I have learned a lot from following Gavin. You know, I was a DJ in a former life, in a former job. So I've learned a lot. He's dropping a ton of knowledge. I think he's doing a phenomenal job with his channel. If you are not following him, you guys are missing out. So it's really easy. Hopefully Karen can put the link in. Please give him a follow. It's the same exact name here as over on Instagram. So I know because of the reels and the things we do, there's a little more freedom over there. So he does a few more things over there. So please make sure you're giving our man Gavin a follow. He has a really awesome channel. So there's my vintage sister, the one, the only Amy of Enamor Amy. I feel like my light isn't bright enough here tonight. So let's kick that up a little bit. Now we're getting into fall, it's a little darker sooner. So make sure you're following Amy. Make sure you are subscribed to her channel and hit that notification bell so you know when she has her live sales. She does them on Thursday nights usually. So please make sure you're following her and checking out her content. And of course, you'll see her over here Wednesday night for fantastic finds at 8 p.m. Eastern. So there is, I was almost going to start to snap.
Yeah, you are.
There is our friend Beth. Please make sure you're following her. She is a very good reseller. She has some really, really great things, and you can follow her over on Vamp. So when you're done with us over here on a YouTube Live, you can go shop the virtual antique marketplace. They have tons of vetted sellers, and it's really, really easy to become a buyer. All you got to do is just fill out a form and you're good to go. So go over and check out Vamp whenever you get the chance and support those small businesses, including Betsy Vintage. So there's my mom in the chat. Hello, Mom. Good to see you. Let's see who else is in here. We have the very lovely Shannon checking in with us tonight. Good to see you, Shannon. I hope you are doing well. Who else is here with us tonight? We're moving down. I do see Tina. How are you, Tina?
Oh, hi, I'm good. Thanks for asking.
We got Sugar Britches in here with us. How are you, Sugar Britches? Gang, make sure you're checking her channel out. She finds some really fun vintage as well. There is our friend Deborah Williams. And Deborah, thank you so much for helping us get through the mess that we were in. I appreciate you so much. And thank you, Deborah. Thank you.
Elaine's
thank
here
you.
Too.
Okay, Elaine, thank you too. So Linda, it is so good to see you. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. I hope you guys are here to have some fun with us tonight. There's our friend Melanie checking in. How are you, Melanie? So good to see you, friend. There's Spark Joy in Life. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. Who else is in here? There's a fellow Pennsylvanian checking in, the one, the only Dawn. How are you? Miss Whittle One is down here with us. Good to see you, Miss Whittle One. I hope you're doing well. There is our friend Chris checking in from Colorado, also known as My Broom Closet. You got this, friend. I know it. Hang in there. You're gonna have this. You're gonna do this, Chris. So it's always so good to see you, friend. There she is, the one, the only Dusty Moose. And I can hear Amy in Michigan doing the same exact thing. So it's good to see you, Dusty. How are you, Bug? I hope you're doing well. There is Elaine. So good to see you. Guys, thank you so much for helping me with that situation. Twisted Kitty is in here. How are you, Twisted Kitty? Good to see you, friend. Happy Monday, everybody. Who else is here in the chat with us? We're going to do our best to say hello to everybody. I'm seeing a couple repeat names. Hello. I cannot believe it's Monday. There's Buttermilk and Cream. So good to see you. Now I'm already at Pat's comment about being stuck with me. There's a fellow Mother Tucker in the chat. There is Lisa, also known as Echo Valley Vintage
Hi,
Gang.
Lisa.
Make sure you are following them over on Instagram. If you love good kitsch and good vintage, you're going to want to follow them. And if you're in the Adamstown area, stop in Mother Tucker's and check out their booth as well. So it's so good to see you guys. There is Phil checking in from the land down under. So good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Hello, Miss Susan Lynn. She's checking in. Good to see you. Hello, Blueberry Barn Vintage. How are you, everybody? All of our friends are hopping on in. It's so good to see you guys. I'm happy you are here with us. How are you, Brenda? Good to see you, friend. Let's see who else is down here with us. I'm seeing a couple repeats. Moving on down here. I'm moving on down, and we're back down to the bottom, and we'll say one more time hello to Dusty Moose. So, guys, I'm going to quickly explain to you guys how the sale is going to work. Then I'm going to show you our giveaways, okay? So if you guys weren't here when we first went live, I'll explain to you what we're doing tonight with that, and then we're going to jump into it, okay? So if you guys are new to live sales, and I know some folks get tired of hearing us go over this, you know what I do when I watch the channels when they go over it? I try to keep score to see if they make sure to cover everything and if they did it right or if they messed it up. So I always made a game out of it. So, but if you guys are new to live sales, here's how it's going to work, okay? If you guys want to beat the lag, there is a lag, okay? Now, the definition of a lag is it's how long it takes to go through the interwebs and get from you to me, back to me and to you and all that fun stuff. So if you guys want to limit the lag because you had your heart set on something, because you saw my reel and you're like, hey, I need this, make sure you're using a handheld device, usually a phone, usually a tablet or something like that. It's even better if you take them off of Wi-Fi, okay? Because that Wi-Fi can create an even bigger lag for you, okay? If you really are hardcore like I used to be, you don't want anybody else pulling on your Wi-Fi. Tell people to turn that TV off, stop video gaming, doing all that stuff. That will help you guys beat the lag. Also, you want to make sure that you guys are in all messages, okay? You want to make sure you hit that little like squiggly line icon right below me over to the right. Hit that drop down screen. Make sure you guys are in all messages, because if you're not, for some reason it comes in all backwards and all different, okay? You also want to make sure there's a little cursor. If you tap the screen, you'll see there's a little red line. Make sure that little red line is clear over to the right. That way you are in real time. Okay, guys? Also then throughout the sale, you can hit the little gear wheel. If you tap the screen, there'll be a little gear wheel up on the right-hand side. Tap that. Go down to where you see time and speed. You can hit the 2 times, and I will sound like a chipmunk. Fast forward a couple seconds, and then you'll be in the most current time possible, okay? So those are some tricks that you can beat the lag, okay? So let me get up my little fun banners and everything. Over here on this channel, we do something called Just In Case. So what is Just In Case, okay? This is the max amount you are willing to bid. You will be bid up by $1 over the next highest bid, and Just In Case JIC should be used during the countdown by active bidders, okay? Tina spent a lot of time making that, and then I end up saying it a completely different way. So when I'm wanting to purchase an item, what I do is I sometimes exit out. I come back in once I know the item's up. I'll put in a bid. That's if the channel's using Just In Case. I put in that bid, and then I wait till they get ready to do the countdown, and I hit the 2 times wheel, and then I throw in my Just In Case. That's how I do it. But the way the Just In Case works is that if you're bidding on an item and you've had a bid in, and let's say you've bid $15, and the bid is you bid 15, so we started the countdown, okay? Once we start the countdown, you can throw in that Just In Case. You put in a JIC of 20, okay? At the end of the bid end, when it's closed, if you had that JIC of 20 and somebody put in a JIC of 17, you'd win the item for 18. We never had to bid you completely up to 20. But If somebody bid a JIC of 18, you would then win it for 19, okay? We will not bid you up to your ceiling unless somebody has a just in case $1 less than you. But gang, please keep in mind that a crazy just in case, it is a commitment to pay, okay? Anytime you bid on any of these live sales, it is a promissory. You're promising, it is a commitment to pay, okay? It's the old gentleman's handshake, all right? That sort of thing. So please make sure you keep those just in cases for the countdowns, okay? When you win something from us tonight, we're going to need an email from you, okay? My email will be on my banner when I'm back on the screen. It's in the description down below. It's also pinned at the top of the chat, okay? So I need you guys to email me if you're new or if you haven't bought for a while. Please email me your YouTube screen name, your real name. If they're the same, then just give me your real name. We need your full shipping address, and we also need your PayPal email, okay? So if you win tonight, we need you guys to do that, all right? Please remember that the items that I am selling, they are vintage, okay? I'm going to do my best to describe anything that I deem damage or condition to you guys, but remember, it's an interpretation. These things have had a life. Some of my things tonight are antique. So we will do our best within our time to explain to you any defects or any issues that we have with them, okay? We no longer do a recap. So what we will do is we will show you the item. We will explain it to you. We'll, of course, give you the start price. If nobody shows interest, hey, that's all right. We'll still do a 20-second countdown. If you're interested, you can then throw in a bid. Remember then, if more than one person is interested, everything I just went over comes back into play. If you were an active bidder, you can use it just in case, so on, and so on, okay? I use PayPal to invoice you guys, okay? We use PayPal because it's safe for us. It's safe for you. We also use Pirate Ship to get you guys deep discounts and the cheapest rates possible. You know why we do that? So you guys can buy more vintage. That's why we use that. At least that's why I hope folks do that for me. So we do that for you guys. I'm shipping out of Pennsylvania. So please keep that in mind. Just consider that if something's larger or heavier, it is coming out of Pennsylvania. I do all of my packaging and invoicing on Saturdays, okay? So you guys will not receive an invoice from me until Saturday. If you ever need it sooner, all you have to do is email us. I'm sure I can speak on behalf of some other resellers. Always reach out to us via email if you have any concerns or questions. Never be afraid to ask us, especially if you have an open box with me and you need it closed. All you have to do is send me an email, and I can turn that around in 24 hours as long as you can, pay the invoice in 24 hours, okay? I also own a brick and mortar here in Pennsylvania. If you guys want to utilize free pickup, hey, we can do that. We can communicate that via the email. Once the invoice is paid, then we'll communicate on when and how you want to pick it up at the shop. So just one more thing. That means that if you purchase tonight and you come back on Wednesday, you have an open box. And as long as we can combine those things safely, we'll do that for you. Okay. So one more quick thing, then we'll get into the vintage. I promise you, we're going to do a giveaway and see how it goes tonight. Okay. So I have 3 things. If you purchase, you will be put back in. And after the sale, we will do a drawing, okay? And then that will ship with your items. So we have tonight, oh gosh, I found this over the weekend. So we have 3 giveaways. The first giveaway is going to be this gorgeous, fun little Halloween. It is a little new old stock. It's a little place card. So you would have bent these 2 sides here, and then you would have put the individual's name. So this is going to be a giveaway for tonight. Cute little kitty cat. So if you guys love Halloween, all the giveaways tonight are geared towards Halloween. So it is in very, very good shape. So if you purchase tonight, this will be one of the things that we draw for the giveaway. All right. Also, Tina, do you think these are 90s? We have a fun set of candy corn Halloween earrings. Okay. So that'll be our second drawing for tonight. And this one's really fun. Okay. They kind of have a little ribbon on it. But it is one of these stretchy, it's one of these stretchy little bracelets, okay? What's really fun about this is all of the white glows under black light. So that glows under black light. So if you guys enjoy, jewelry that glows, it has all these fun little charms. So that'll be the third thing that we give away tonight. So with each purchase, you stand the chance to win something. So Did I cover it all, Tina?
I think so.
Okay, so let me say hello. Let me take a drink. That's the one thing about being by myself. And gang, please remember, when I'm by myself, the sales might move a little slower, all right? So let's say hello to some more friends that jumped in and we'll get into it. Hello, Rose. Good to see you. How are you, Tracy? It's good to see you. There's the one and only Karen Kennedy. How are you guys? It's so good to see everybody. Smalls is checking in tonight. How are you, Smalls? We have Brad here with us. Good to see you, sir. And I think that...
Collector at Heart, Leslie.
Oh, wait, Collector at Heart. I'm not up that far. Hang on here. Hello.
She was up there.
Hello, Collector at Heart. Wait. There she is. Good to see you. And I think that's everybody. So...
You said hi to Tracy, right?
Yes, I did. The one, the only Artsy Fartsy. Good to see you guys. So let's get into it. Go ahead, Tina. Pull out the first letter.
Woohoo, let's do it.
So, and there were one or two things that I did not preview. So there'll be a couple surprises tonight.
Ooh,
so,
love me a good surprise.
Oh, man, she really had too much caffeine this afternoon.
C.
Okay.
For our favorite season with William, Christmas.
Okay.
But it's not a Christmas item.
All right. Let me get myself queued up here. I have to fix something. This item is going to start at $20. Okay. So let me highlight it. There it is. Now I have to find it. Here we go. So
what did you do that you had to fix?
I got a ship.
Oh,
She thinks this is so easy. So Amy, you understand my pain right now. I have some chained friends tonight. Okay. So I have some chained friends tonight, and they're going to start at $20. Okay. So we're going to hold them up. So these fun, kitschy, chained skunks are going to start at $20 if anybody is interested. So the only condition issue was Mama Skunk was missing one of her rhinestones. So what I did was I removed the other rhinestone and gave her 2 new ones. So she is in very good condition. You can see that her cold paint is intact. So is the cold paint for her babies. And she's really fun. That's the original chain. This is the black kind of ceramics with the fur, with the jean jacket and the fur. Mama Skunk, and we'll hold them like this. She comes in at about 5 inches tall. So she is about 5 inches tall. So I did replace the rhinestone because if I would have left the original one, hello, Trendlin, good to see you. Hello, Jameen, good to see you. If I would have left the original one in there, you would have been able to tell. So we found the exact style that was in there, and we just replaced them. So you can see they even have a little bit of blue there by the eye. So it gives her some more character. She has some eyeliner. See the red paint, super good. So is the gold. So is the gold on the tail. So is the fur on the back. Maybe 1 or 2 little specks is missing, but she is 5.5 inches tall. And I actually thought about giving the babies some rhinestones, but I thought, no, let's keep them original. I do believe, yes, she has her original Japan sticker on the bottom, and these are that brown wear or the red wear, have you. Now, a little bit of his fur seems like it's a little thinned out, but it's still intact. No damage at all to the little slots where the chain attaches. And each one of the baby skunks, they're about 2.25 inches tall. So sometimes you find these that, you know, they're missing a baby, but Mama has both of her babies. Look, you can even see she got her nails did. She has some gold nails up there, even down here on the bottom. Just super fun and really, really good condition. Hello, Debbie Gutierrez is here with us tonight. Wait, I can do that better. Hello, Debbie Gutierrez is here with us tonight. There we go. Debbie. So Trendlin is in at 20. Trendlin, thank you so much. There might be just a little bit of paint wear to that top line on Mama Skunk or Daddy Skunk. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on these. Again, these are very kitsch-tastic. They're in super good condition. The only thing I did to them was I did replace Mama's rhinestones, and we glammed her up with some new ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it.
Good. Good job.
I think it. Thank you. Thank you. So we're looking for 21 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Did I see Circle 7 hop in here? How are you? Good to see you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. 20. We're looking for 21 or more on the Japan Skunks. She has some new rhinestones, and there's just no good way to show those on a live. Thank you so much, Karen G. Congratulations. And Trendolyn, congratulations. They are coming to you. Let me mark myself off here so we double check and check and check. All right, there, Miss Tina. So now what is next? Q. So guys, and if you're just joining us, we do have some giveaways tonight. So I will show them again in just a little bit. Oh, Tina, you're starting with all the high-end stuff.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
we'll
see. Well, this one's going to start at $30, okay? Trust me, guys, we have some lower-end things, but this one's going to start at $30, okay? Double check my notes that was right. Yes, she is from 1958. She was homecoming queen. She's been divorced twice. She is a Libra, believe it or not. And she's looking for a new home. Okay, guys? She's a gorgeous head vase. She's made by Napco. She is probably, I would call her probably the medium size. Okay, she is coming in at 4.5 inches tall by 3 inches wide. Usually these with the attached hand, you find them with damage. But her hand is completely intact. She's very regal and holding her. She's deep in thought. Hello, KB. Good to see you.
You just did her whole dating profile.
I did. She's very deep in thought right now. She is marked here on the bottom. Okay, so we got it upside down. She is Napco. She is from 1958. So she does have the older Napco, which is the National Potteries Company sticker on there. We have the original pearl necklace. She has her original earrings. What I love about this is it's kind of like a matte sort of finish to her. Okay. She's very, very clean on the inside, maybe just a little bit of a stain down there, but you honestly don't see it. Both of her eyelashes are intact with absolutely no damage. She is a brown color. She is a very fall tone fill. She is
she's like
chocolatey.
A reddish brown, it's got some red undertones.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a milk chocolate color.
Yeah, it's like a milkier chocolate brown. So see if we can get that to focus here. There you go. And the cold paint on her is in very, very good condition. Even up here on her hat, even some of these details, you do find them on some where they're chipped up. None are chipped here. So they actually gave her some gold detail there. And her hat is phenomenal. So Dana, thank you so much. I see you're 30.
They like your dating profile.
Oh, thank you.
Melanie's trying not to judge her, but Melanie, we all have. And Karen says she's looking for husband number 3.
He's
got to have a good 401k plan at this point.
She's got the best tea in town. Let me tell you what. If you want to get her on the hotline, she's going to tell you who does who and who knows who. So I love the uplift in the eyebrows. Look at the eyebrows there. Again, she isn't. My camera doesn't want to seem to focus. Hold on there. So she is in really good condition, including the paint on her lips. So I do say this often. Usually if these have been, wrapped up in newspaper a lot, they do discolor on the flesh. Okay. She is a hussy, Audrey. You are.
What? This is a nice show.
Let's just say she sits in the back of the church. She sits in the back of the church. So
this is a nice show.
She is a brunette. So, she's either, I know that some folks, the blondes, you find a lot of them. So you do find a lot of the blonde, head vases. Thank you, Phil. I see you're 31. And, if you're looking for the brunettes, you don't see them all that often. But she has some really fun details. You can see they really put some paint strokes in there of different colors. So hopefully that's reading. I feel like it's getting washed out. So move it back right there. So again, one more time, she has all of her jewelry. Thank you, Dana. I see you're 33. So we're looking for 34 more. She measures 4.5 inches tall, about 3 inches wide, and these come in multiple sizes, okay? And I held on to her until we got near the fall because I think she would look really nice in your fall displays. So,
and KB's right. She's also neutral enough that you can change out her florals and keep her out year round, which is something I love for her.
Absolutely. And there's absolutely no damage anywhere on her. She is in great condition and she's from 1955. So let's go ahead and count her down. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So we're looking for 34 or more, and let's count her down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, no damage to the eyelashes. You can feel that nothing's been touched up. There's no issues with her hand or fingers. Nothing's been glued back together. She's just a really, really fun head vase, and she's super unique. I really like her. I like the color for the fall. So there's the bid end. So Dana had a just in case of 41, but you didn't need it, friend, because you had the high bid of 33. So congratulations. She is coming to you. All right, Miss Tina, pick a good one.
No pressure. Right?
No pressure. No pressure.
L.
L. Okay.
You make me very nervous.
H-I-J-K-L. Oh, these are fun. These are fun.
Okay.
Oh, I don't mean to make you nervous. Okay. No, I found these over the weekend, and these are going to start at $14 choice. And when I show them to you, I think you guys understand why. These are new old stock place card holders, but they're Halloween, okay? And I believe that these are from the 1950s. So let's start with the first one right here. You can see they weren't even creased. We have this fun little kitty cat hanging out with the jack-o'-lantern with a bunch of bats in the background. And that is a little leaf. That's a little leaf that's falling down. And again, it's an unused place card. So I didn't measure it this way, but across it's about 3.5 inches tall. And the fellow that I bought this from, he collects these kind of things, and he felt that this was from the mid-1950s, okay? Can't imagine that a lot of these survived. Once you get it at home, you can fold it in half. You could use it if you want. What I would do is I would fold it and kind of tuck it in with my Halloween displays. So very, very detailed. That is supposed to be a little black cat. They didn't want to, make it too dark. So that's your first choice at $14. Not sure of a manufacturer because there's nothing printed on it. So that's your first choice. 14, second one. Again, I can't imagine a ton of these survived. This one is kitsch-tastic. If we can get it to focus here. We have this fun little witch. Look at her riding her broom. She has a skeleton back there, kind of just hanging out. Kind of, he's like her ghost. He's kind of there on the front of her broom. And then look at her little jack-o'-lantern. It's kind of like her little light, but I also like to think it's her little pail because she's out Halloweening, okay? So again, these are old place cards. Again, I've never seen either one of these before. These are really fun. They are 3.5 inches across. And you guys have to remember, this ephemera was all meant to be thrown away. So this was supposed to have somebody's name written on it and then just discarded. So again, these are fun graphics. $14, new old stock. I'm pretty sure that these were from probably the mid-1950s, like the fella thought. So you can kind of see there it's embossed because you're supposed to, fold it over. So I love this kind of stuff that is, Christmassy. I can imagine that for Halloween, this might be somebody's, on their wish list of fun things, especially with the fun little graphic. And I don't know the company, but I almost hope and wish that there's a little, greeting card out there with her on. So is that reading clear, Tina? It seems like it doesn't want to focus too well for me. There we go. Maybe I was too close. So it will be on choice between her or if we have any cat lovers or now the jack-o'-lantern, he looks like he's got a flame, like a flame coming up out of him there. Plus you have some bats. And I'm not a big fan of the gory Halloween. I like the softer, gentler, kind of kitschy Halloween. So this would be right up my alley. So don't see any interest on either one of these. They're $14 on choice. Yes, I know they're just place cards, but my goodness, the fact that these weren't used and probably got stored, probably in somebody's hutch drawer. They had a party, they used the rest of them, and they had 1 or 2 left, but they didn't throw them out. They kept them, and now they're here. So
hi, John.
Hello, John. Good to see you, friend. It's funny. I'm showing ephemera, and John pops in. So
he just knows when to show up.
He does. So $14 choice. They're new old stock place card holders. Let's do a countdown of interest. And remember, folks, if there's nobody interested, that's all right. They just won't come back. So they are $15. They're $14 choice. So let's do the countdown of interest. Okay. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And again, she's kind of in a reddish orange dress and hat. Super fun. I know 14 seems like a lot, but I've paid that for Christmas one. So there's the bid end. No interest. That's okay. We'll move them on to somewhere else. So we'll just close that out and we'll sit them there because I don't want them damaged. So how much what's our next item, Tina?
You,
me. Okay, here we go. $12. This is something I did not preview. So $12. So let me move this here. And I did not go through and mark any pages because I kind of thought we'd do it together. I like to show my surprise when, you know, it's happening for real. So for, what's it, $12, I have an old JCPenney's catalog from 1974. Okay, so I figured we are still in summer. So this is the spring and summer catalog from Penny's, because I think most of us know when it was just called Penny's. Okay, so it's from JCPenney, and it has a ton of fun things to look at. It is in very good vintage condition. It has no weird smells. There's no, you know, like stains to it. It measures, let me find my notes here. It measures about 11 by 8. So it's about 11 by 8. So let's flip through some of the pages and let's see what we come up with. Okay, so look at some of the typewriters. So look at some of those great 1970s typewriters. Again, we know that was high tech. So Jameen, thank you. I see you in at 12. And they were anywhere from $97 all the way up to a whopping $139. So let's call it $140. So they have fun. There are some pages of colors in here. Oh my God. Could you imagine having your uncle dressed like that out on the golf course? Like he's got the whole jumpsuit going. So super leisure, super fun, 1974 at its best. So of course, if you guys were a baby in the 70s, you know how popular Raggedy Ann and Andy was. So you could have had the full Raggedy Ann and Andy bedroom. Super fun. Let's see what else is in here. Oh my God. So these are for every room and house. They're cotton prints. They can coordinate with your solid color polyester cotton / rayon woven to look like linens. So these were fabrics that were being sold by JCPenney's for all of your fabric needs. So you guys could match. You guys know, someone that had a sofa with this pattern. They needed this to have the matching curtains. So here is some of their color fabrics from 1974. Again, this is JCPenney's 1974. We do have the ladies' lingerie section for anybody who cares.
Karen said no underwear.
No underwear, sorry. Well, then look at some of these dresses. Look at some of those dresses from 1974. Really good, super fun. Again, it is the spring. Oh my God. This reminds me of Charlie's Angels right there. Isn't that Charlie's Angels, Tina? Oh my God. And this is the
this definitely.
Oh my God, look at that. That's like Farrah Fawcett right there. Farrah Fawcett right there. And it's the spring and summer from 1974. Well, seeing it's summer, you can wear the high-waisted white polyester pants. Absolutely you can. You absolutely can. So again, I could see her getting into her like 1973 Nova, heading down to the Piggly Wiggly to get groceries or something. So fun. So let me show you some of the household things. So here are some of the elegant cabinets that you could get. Hello, Laura. Good to see you. I think we all know kitchens that still have that, or kitchens that was removed from. So again, we're in at 12.
Or kitchens that they're trying to currently
This is
repaint.
True. Look at the patio. Look at that patio furniture. That would go insane right now if I had that to sell at the store. So we are looking for 13 or more. So Dana, I see you're 14. Thank you so much. Let's just take a minute and find one or two more pages, and then we'll do the countdown.
Find something good. No spot.
Well, that was going to say, there are your vinyl sheets for your water beds.
Whoa.
Well, that's not bad for your water beds.
They're not vinyl.
Jameen, I see you're 16. Dana's in at 18, so we're looking for 19 or more. Okay, give me a minute here. Give me a minute. Oh.
If they're vinyl, you're just going to slide right out of bed. Oh,
Seems that it is a summer and spring, there is not a lot of toys in it, okay, truth be told. The toys were always, we all remember, the toys were very, they were a lot more in the Christmas one, okay? But there is a jewelry section, so the new owner can check out the jewelry section. There is a shoe section. There is a like hardware section where the fellas can get all their rough and ragged clothes and boots. It still has the original order ad in it. Has tents in it. It has some automobile things. Here we go. It has the lawn art. Look, you can get your little gnome, get your little deer from Penny's. And then it has some of, look at the old fireplaces. So it has some of the fireplaces. And then we'll end on this and do the countdown. Who didn't want a bedroom that looked like that? Everything in its place, everything matched.
It's the canopy bed that does it for
That
me.
was such a different time to live. Let me tell you what. So we got Jameen in at 25. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. In very good condition. No real condition issues to report. 1974, baby, at its best. Let's head to Studio 54. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Right here was the internet, baby.
Yeah.
Right here was your Amazon.
Yeah, flip through.
Right here. Sent to you 4 times a year. Just a couple dozen trees. No big deal. Right there. Right there was your Amazon. So thank you guys for the bids. That was fun to look through. So Dana had a just in case of 33, but Jameen had a 25. So Dana, it's coming to you for $26. Thank you so much, guys. That one was fun.
Brenda, I want to come spend the night with you and your pink shag carpet, pink walls, and holly hobby bedding.
We've talked about this before. They had official rakes that you would buy from Sears, or if you got wall-to-wall shag carpet, a lot of the carpet installers, you got that rake for free, so you could rake your own house. I actually saw that. There's a reel of a guy. I don't know who it was, but I'm sure if you hashtagged or Googled it, he raked the whole entire house. The whole entire house is shag carpet. You can watch him raking it with the metal rake from Sears.
I don't like raking leaves, let alone rugs.
Stuff that you were wearing in high school. Okay, that's fun. D. All right, I got to switch pages here. D. Okay, so let me mark this here. Now we have for $15, you're going to get the pair of these. And they're probably from the 70s or the 1980s. I do have some Halloween tonight. I think these little goobers are fun, okay? So they're kind of crudely painted like most of them were. So you're going to get them both. Hello, Tippy Winks. Good to see you. So $15, you're going to get both of these.
Hi, Tippy.
They are ceramic. They're in very good condition. Both of the Taiwan stickers. My camera doesn't want to focus tonight. Both of the Taiwan stickers. There we go. Are present. So there's that one. And then here is this one. So again, these are really fun. These will be great for your Halloween displays. And I'll tell you that the Taiwan stuff is becoming just as popular as the Japan stuff. So
I think these pumpkins are so cute.
They are. Cute. I mean, they have personality. They're these fun little guys kind of hanging out in the pumpkin patch together. You got Laurel and Hardy of the pumpkin patch hanging out. You got the little chubby one and you got the taller, thin one. So no chips, no cracks. There is some cold paint on these, and the cold paint is phenomenal. So they both measure about 3.5 inches tall. So you can see that they're really, really neat. I mean, I think they're fun. I think if you guys were going to do a fun little display, they're definitely, thank you, John. I see you're 15, sir. So again, you get them both. Even the green cold paint is completely present. No chips, no cracks. So, and I kind of like the janky way they made his mouth. And then they didn't really fully paint his nose like that. They just gave him a little.
Why do you call him janky?
He's got like janky, goofy teeth.
That's the point of pumpkins.
But
they
this
have
guy,
some teeth.
but this, and it's funny how look, they could have actually, They could have painted those squares in, but they didn't. They just put dots.
I like
so
that.
That's the way they decided to do it. And you can tell by the bottom that it was airbrushed on. Pardon me. So these weren't they weren't like painted with a brush. They were airbrushed. So I didn't measure how wide they were. One is a little wider than the other. So the big guy, he's about 3.5 inches wide. Tall guy, he's about 3 inches. Okay. So we are in at 15 with John. Thank you so much, sir. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. If you guys aren't following John, you guys need to, because if you guys need any help coming up with your ideas on how to do a display, you're either going to love John or hate John, because you're going to be like, doggone it, John, I can't do that. Or you're going to be like, John.
He's goals.
John
is goals.
He is. So make sure you're following him, because I'm sure these are going to make it to a Halloween display sometime sooner in the near future. So give John at Everyday Holiday Displays a follow. So we're looking for 16 or more. Let's go ahead and count these guys down. I can't seem to get them to focus right. There we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I will tell you that John will give you great ideas on how to repurpose stuff as risers. Truth be told, you'll look at it and you'll say, I never thought about using that as a riser. So, John, I do see your just in case. Thank you so much. And in this light, you can see one. This guy's paint seemed a little darker. But, John, thank you so much, sir. They're coming to you for $15. Thank you so much, John. Congratulations. All right, Miss Tina. All right, what are we doing next? While we have a moment, we are doing a giveaway tonight. If you guys purchase, I'm so tickled pink that I found one of these to give away. If you purchase from us tonight, you will be eligible to win one of these vintage, I think these are 50s. We have one to give away, one of these little place card holders. So you could win that. Cute. And then I'll show you the jewelry in a couple more rounds. R. Hold on here. Okay. Oh, this one's fun. Okay, I can do this. Here we go. So $15 on the next one. I'm a broken record, so all I'm going to say is this came from the book collection that I purchased. So this one is a fabric-like book, okay? And this is in super good condition. If you guys love books, I kind of pulled this out because I thought it had a nice fall look. Because if you guys, a lot of times, folks, when we say background, what we do is that if you guys have, like, let's say you had an empty mantle, you could place this in the back, and this is kind of like your backdrop. So then you could put some of your figurines in front of it. So sometimes I don't know if we kind of explain ourselves. So if you had the little pumpkin friend, you could put the pumpkins in front of there. It kind of looks like a fall tree because it is harvest time for the farmer in the Dow. So you could go ahead and put some of those things in the front of it. It kind of makes it 3D. What did I mean?
FYI, I had a woman this weekend at the store who told me she puts pumpkins out now. She merely turns them around so there's no face during the fall, then shows their face, then turns them back around through to Christmas. I thought that was genius, just in case no one's thought of it.
And these are the linen-like books. So if you guys aren't familiar, they have that texture to them because they're linen-like. This is one of those books. It's not so kitschy. It is definitely realistic. It also has the music notes to Farmer in the Dow. So even the back is fun. Look at the little kitty cat turning some butter. So this is from Whitman Publishing, and it is from 1939. So this is one of the older Whitman books that I have ever had. So there you can see the copyright. Again, if you guys aren't familiar with the Farmer in the Dow, it's going to tell you the whole entire story, how he courts her, so on and so forth. There are no stains at all, and I think Milo Winter is the illustrator in this. So if you guys are familiar with that illustrator, I'm pretty sure that's who the illustrator is. So here are these fun pages. I actually tried to look this up. I couldn't find many versions of this, and the few that I did, they were in very, very bad condition. So Farmer in the Dow, the book's in super good condition, 1939, Whitman Publishing. We'll just go through and show you as many pages as possible. Hello, Robin. Thank you so much. I see you're 15. So we're looking for 16 or more. So again, here is the whole entire story. You probably don't want me to read it to you. I'm sure we all know the story of Farmer and the Dow. He takes the wife, he takes the widow, so on and so forth. So poor kitty cat friend stuck in the tree. Mom didn't seem to care. She's just kind of, I think that's a little, I don't think she's being pretty responsible there. But hey, it was 1939. Who cares? I'm not going to judge.
Down.
Oh, that's right. Did Mama, did she fall? I don't know if she fell, but look at Tiger Cat. Oh my God, these graphics are so fun. These books are so fun. These Whitman linen-like books. Every time I find them, I swear they're completely falling apart. But this one is in really good vintage condition. And then again, you have the song Farmer and the Dell here on the back. Measurements on this, it's one of the larger books. It measures 9.5 inches tall. No, measures 9.5 inches across, 13 inches tall, Jason. The bigger number means it goes with the larger size. So again, not only is this fun to collect if you are a book collector, it's fun to maybe have to read to the little ones. It's also fun to use in your displays. This might be one that you guys maybe want to like lay on your coffee table during the fall season. So again, this isn't necessarily leaves that are falling. This is the harvest season. So it looks like they're picking some apples. So it's definitely ripe for this time of the year. So we're looking for 16 or more. Let's go ahead and count this down. It is a Whitman Publishing book from 1939, The Farmer and the Dell. No writing in it, no rips, no tears, no stains. Good vintage condition. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Even if you had a piano, you could sit that there, put that where your sheet music goes. Just a really, really fun book in super good condition. I see you're 16. Thank you so much, sir. Angela, my chat jumped on me. Hang on here. Yeah,
mine did too.
So there's Robin's. Thank you so much, guys. There's our bid end. So Angela had a 16. Robin had a just in case of 22. So Robin, congratulations. It's coming to you for $17. Gosh, that was weird. That chat was really weird. Hello, Kathy. Good to see you. How are you guys? I hope you had a good Monday.
Yeah, it was like a weird.
I don't sometimes StreamYard. Hello, right. Jeannie. Good to see you. Janine, good to see you.
I. Yeah, because it's not L. We already did L.
Okay. This one's a fun one. So now we're going to go to Kitschtown. Okay. So this one is going to start at $14. Okay. These I usually do not find in this good of condition. Let me take his little toothpick out. We'll put it back in. So this is the finishing touch. He is a little, I believe Inesco made him. Amy, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Inesco made him. He is a little toothpick holder. Okay. So I thought he would be fun to bring at this time of the year for a couple reasons. So his cheese is definitely fall inspired colors. He does hold a little toothpick here in his hand. So it kind of does. So the reason why I say I usually find these in worse condition is usually that is a little transfer on there. So the finishing touch, and you can see it's sort of faint. Usually that's the first thing that's missing. So I have to tell you that if you're going to add this to your toothpick holder collection or your Kitsch collection, this one is in very good condition. Also, a lot of that yellow, a lot of that orange paint can wear off. So there's not really any wearing off here. So why is this a great thing for this time of the year? Well, it's Kitsch, so it's fun. But if you guys are going to do any charcuterie boards over the holiday season, this little guy, he can hold all of your toothpicks, okay? So he also has a little slot here, and this isn't his original one, but I added one. He has a little hole or sword hand there. You can pop that into his hand, okay? So this little guy is going to be some fun Kitsch. Let's get that out of there before he pokes his eye out. This is going to be fun for you guys to use for the upcoming holidays. Go ahead and put your toothpicks in there. Heck, you can use it all year long. And folks, when they come over, they can pull a little toothpick out. Maybe they need it after, dinner. Maybe you want to put it with the charcuterie board or something like that. So it's just a fun little extra touch that I think your guests are going to enjoy. He's just $14, plus maybe you guys collect little mice. Maybe you guys collect toothpick holders. He would go good with some of your mice salt and pepper shakers, and his paint, even on his eyes and on his face, is in like new condition. Okay, guys? His Enesco sticker is missing, so that is long since gone, but he is definitely Enesco. Thank you so much, John. I think he's super cute. I will send him with the newer toothpick, but you can see the details there. Look, they gave him some blushing. He's not quite gray. He's not quite tan. And they went ahead and gave him some pink there on his belly, some pink on the ears. There's no nips. There's no chips on the ears whatsoever. He's very glossy. And let's give you some measurements here. Let me find my notes. He measures 4 inches tall by 4 inches wide. So he's just a super cute. And you don't have to use him to hold the toothpicks. You can just use him as a figurine. But again, I think that could hold almost 100 toothpicks in there. So
he'd be your own personal toothpick holder.
He absolutely could be. Absolutely. So I was thinking, how fun with the upcoming holiday season, if you guys are going to have a Halloween party or even at Thanksgiving, you could pop him on the table, and then your guests could go ahead, and use that to get some of their cheese, some of the things off their charcuterie board.
Gavin wants to know, like, the other pieces. I don't remember what all.
Goodness, the other pieces. I'm pretty sure there are shakers. I know there was this.
They made this in like different varieties, so you can find him like. There
were some companies, and I think it was Enesco. And Amy, I'm not putting you on the spot if you don't know. I think they made a cheese board that had him, and then he could hold a knife as well. Oh. So I don't think they made many pieces. I know they also then later made this in plastic. Mm-hmm. This one is in ceramic. So they did make them in plastic. So Brenda has the shakers.
Yeah.
So there are shakers. They did come in ceramic and plastic. I do know that there is a cheese board out there. I'm pretty sure that Enesco did. And then the slot was converted into holding like a cheese knife. So if you had some of the set, but I don't think they made condiment, like jam jars or anything like that. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. John, thank you so much. John's holding it at 14. We do offer just in case, so let's go ahead and count him down. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. The Lurkers Lounge has some Cheez-Its tonight. Ooh, I love Cheez-Its with like the right kind of drink. Like, I don't know. Do you guys like that too? Like maybe something goes good with root beer. Maybe something goes good with Coke or tea. Some folks just think water. Thank you, John. You didn't need it. Mouse Friend is coming to you for $14. Thank you so much. All right.
Do I just sing jingle bells now when I do this?
No, but you're shaking that awfully loud. You'll wake up the neighbors.
Oh, come on. S.
Hold on here. S as in super. What did I miss?
Karen said Tang. She likes with her Cheez-Its.
Ooh, oh my God. I haven't had Tang in a long time.
Me neither.
So, the astronauts drank Tang. So they say. Yes. So we're going to, seems like Tina has decided who's an S. Oh, that's how we pick them, John.
John, Jason can't make decisions, so I have to pick Scrabble.
She pulls out Scrabble tile. Everything tonight has a letter assigned to it. So that's why we just do it randomly. So
John, it's just the reasons for him to have me down here because he misses me so much.
So my next book, Before My Nose Grows, $15, and this book is from 1932. Okay, I tried to research completely. I researched probably for about an hour over the weekend to find the exact example of this book. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's rare, but I can't find this version. You can find a ton of Mother Goose books, a ton of Mother Goose picture books, but if you want to find an example of this, I thought I found it, but the picture wasn't exactly the same. I couldn't find it. Now, that doesn't mean nothing. It's $15. It's also printed by Whitman. I believe the woman who collected these, I think they were partial to Whitman Publishing. It is from 1932, okay? The only real condition issue is, since this is a thicker cardboard kind of book, the one corner has a little tear in it, okay? If you guys love that heading out of the 1920s kind of feel for children's books, I think this one's going to kind of kind of fit the bill for you. If you guys love Humpty Dumpty, I think that is a great rendition of him. That's a great depiction of him. He kind of is taking his fall. So then you have Jack and Jill hanging out here. And I believe that's little Jack Horner. I think that might be little Jack Horner. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. And again, Amy, I told you when we were talking earlier, some of these books, I don't know. Like if you're really into ephemera and you guys want to collect some of these vintage books, I can't really find a lot of these. So then we have Bo Peep back here. And then who was the guy who stuck his thumb in? He stuck his thumb in the thing.
I didn't know there was going to be a quiz.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, maybe you guys in the chat can help us out because I do believe I had them right on the front. He stuck his thumb in the plum and he said, "What a good boy I am." You don't even know.
You put me on the spot. Now
Tina doesn't know her nursery rhymes. Oh my God.
I do, but I don't.
And I do believe that I believe that's Goldilocks with some porridge right there. Okay.
That's Jack Horner.
That's Jack Horner. Who sat in the corner. No, because he sat in the corner eating his curds and whey. So that's little Jack. Okay, so that's Jack Horner. So who is this? Who is this guy?
Wait, is not Jack Horner. What? You're confusing me on purpose.
I don't know why you have to yell at me, but thank you folks for helping.
Everybody's now witness.
So here on the inside, down here is where the publishing is. The Christmas pie, you're right. Oh, I could eat some Christmas pie. Pingle? Wait, William, who are you saying? Wait a minute, who is that? So
Pinky.
Okay, Pink. So there is the copyright from 1932. I can't imagine that a lot of these really survived. All right.
Carson Wade was Little Miss Muffet.
Okay.
So you were like, yeah.
So this is filled with all sorts of fun nursery rhymes. So some of them in here, it's actually Pancake Day, which I never knew. You have Pippin Hill. You have Little Madeline. Then you have Curly Locks, Curly Locks. So there are a few color ones. It is $15 if anybody's interested. Then you have the Baker's Reply to the Needle Peddler, which some of these I've never heard before. So down here, there's that. Again, this is from 1932. Very good condition, except for the little tear there on the front. So then, of course, we have some of mine that I know. You have the three little pigs up there. So I don't want to bend it too much. It's a really fun book, considering. I'll show you the color pages in a moment. This one measures 12.5 by 8 3/4. So again, the graphics are very vibrant. Let's get in here to the middle. So Polly Put the Kettle On. So Polly Put the Kettle On. I'm not familiar. A lot of these I'm not familiar with. So again, for 1932, to have some of these pages with color graphics, I think is really rare. Tom Tom, the Piper's Son. I Had a Little Boy. So here are all these fun graphics from 1932. Again, Whitman Publishing. And it is what I'm going to call cardboard. So the little pig found a $50 note. Man, some of these are weird ones. And again, I do have to say, guys, remember, I didn't read all these, but some of the things depicted in these older books are not socially acceptable today. So just keep that in mind before you're going to share these books with youngsters. Definitely, please make sure you read them thoroughly. Okay, these are they're from a different period in time. I'm not, just please make sure you guys definitely give them a read before you let a little one look at them. Although I don't really think there's anything in here inappropriate, but I just want you to be sure.
It can't be as bad as like current rap music or something. So
there's Little Miss Muffet. She sat on her tuffet. Thank you, MJ. Thank you so much, MJ. I see you're 15. Again, the book is in very good condition. There's a little neck out of the corner there. That's the only thing that I could find. No little one, wrote in here or did anything. You have Cock-a-doodle-doo. And again, like I said, some of these pages are colored. It is a really, really fun book. And some of these are ones I've never heard before. I Had a Little Moppet. It's right there in ink, folks. I'm not making that up. So 1932 Whitman Mother Goose picture book. So again, it's that thicker cardboard, no real separation, no smells, no stains. Let's go ahead and count it down. We have MJ in at 15. Thank you so much, MJ. We're looking for 16 or more, and we are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I know, Nancy. Sadly, that's true. And actually, some of this stuff I think is a social builder. I think it can build you. You can learn some things. So,
did you ever really listen to some of the nursery, like to some of the songs you sang as a kid?
Yes,
like,
yes.
Rockabye Baby's creepy. It was
horrid. That poor kid. No
wonder we're all in therapy.
So MJ, thank you so much. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy that fun book. I think it's going to be fun to read.
They all want me to read you nighttime nursery rhymes.
Nighttime nursery rhymes. Okay, that would be fun. Oh, that would be fun.
No, I'm not reading you nighttime nursery.
We're going to start tonight, folks.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
J.
J is in Jason. Okay.
As in
J is in Jason. All right, guys. So this one is going to start at $20. Okay. I don't know anything about it, except I can tell you that she's made of wood, and we think she's from the 1920s. Okay.
She's pretty fabulous.
She is pretty fabulous. I did, and I hope the hat stays on. I might have to hold it with my finger, but it will stay put once you put it in. So I did go ahead. Now that's a contemporary witch's hat with a little pin with a little purple glittery spider on it. She is this gorgeous wooden doll. Okay. Now she does have some condition issues. First of all, she has these gray socks, so you can see a little bit is missing there. And I thought spooky for Halloween, she is split a little on the side. So let me go ahead and move the arm up just a little bit so you can see she did split pretty well. And she does have some, thank you so much, Melanie. I believe that she does have a string running across from her arms. So when you move them, you want to be sort of careful. But she has a great patina, and she's naked. She still has some of her original hair, okay? She has a net, so she has like her little flapper girl almost net on it. And the little hat, which I'll show you here, when I took it off of the pick, I went ahead and bent that so that what you can do is you take this fun little hat here, and then if you can just tuck it in and weave it into her hair ever so gently, it's going to stay in there however you want it.
And you'll probably ship that.
Yes,
attached.
It won't be attached. Yeah. So you can see, look at the great details on her face.
Oh, I love her face.
Again, very 1920s, very flapper girl. You guys could get different hats. You could give her different hats for different occasions. Mm-hmm. Here, there's no splitting on this side. So let's flip her around here. She definitely has some office butt. She has some kidney bumps there. Here is the underside where some of the wood has started to split. But again, I think that gives her a good character. You know, if anybody knows who manufactured her in the chat, please let us know. I could not find her, but I thought she just had a great look. Actually, truth be told, thank you so much, Karen. I see you're 21. We had her for about a year.
Yeah.
I was going to bring her to a Monday night sale with Misty and Amy and Bill, but I could not find a hat that looked right on her. And it was Christmas time last year. So she got put to the side. And then I found this witch's hat. Now that is contemporary. And I thought it looked perfect on her. So again, I'm holding the hat. When you have her standing still, you can arrange it on there. Like you saw in my reel, it's going to stay in her hair.
The hat did stay on, but since you're holding her and showing her.
Yes, I'm just doing it so it doesn't fall.
Yeah, I love her face.
She imagined, Amy suspects 1930s. Thank you, Amy. She measures 11 inches tall. Okay, so she measures 11 inches tall. There is a little bit of discoloration, but all of the hands are there. The hands are intact. She has a little, what did I miss? She's
Nancy said she's like something the Withering Cottage lady would sell.
She doesn't she?
Ariana would love her.
I will take that as a compliment because actually this does have Ariana written all over it. So, but again, I thought she looked good with her little witch's hat on. She's super fun. The arms are movable, but remember, if you go moving them super fast, you could, ruin the string that's in there. So she's got a little belly on her, slight discoloration, but I thought she looked so good for Halloween. And again, you can see she has some of her original hair, and there you can see it has the hairnet still on that. All right. Super good condition, probably 1930s. There might be a little hole in the top of her head, and actually you could use that to put the witch's hat in if you wanted to. But again, they will ship separately. I'm just I just think she's really fun and stinking cute. And honey, I'm pulling your weave off, but you can see.
We definitely saved her.
Yes.
Like we saved her from an auction where she'd have been thrown away.
They would have definitely thrown her away.
I love her face.
And again, guys, remember, we do have some splitting, but the fact that she's here and you guys could definitely glam her up a little bit more. So let's count her down. We're looking for 24 or more. Thank you guys for the bids. Probably 1930s wooden doll. She naked, and you'll get the contemporary witch's hat with her. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 24 or more. The bid end from Karen G. Again, Karen, thank you so much. And I'm just going to take that off so it doesn't hurt. And the hair seems to be a little loose on there, but we'll package it so it's together. So thank you guys so much for the bids. Woo! I just think she's really neat. She's going to get a new home. So there is our bid end. What do you see on your tablet, Miss Whittle One?
Miss Whittle One just came in right after the bid end. I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you folks so much. So Dusty Moose, she's coming to you for $33. Thank you all for the bids, and Miss Whittle One and everybody. I will keep my eyes out. I might have some more of these style in the future, and we'll make sure to bring them. And
when
thank you guys so much.
Her eyes said to me, Tina, find me a good home where I will be loved. And I said, girl, I got you.
We had the community that will adopt her, and she got adopted. So
that's what we do.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, everybody.
Z.
Okay. So Z.
I'm going to miss her.
Ooh, okay. You did a good one here. This is going to be choice, okay? But before I show you this, guys, here's another one of our giveaways for tonight. If you guys purchase from us after the sale.
John's hoping to win those.
After the sale, these will be one of the giveaways. These are little candy corn earrings, and then they have like little jack-o'-lanterns in there and little gems in there, all sorts of fun little stuff. So that'll be another giveaway. So these are Victorian era postcards, and they're going to start at $5 choice. Consider that they are all used. They either are heavy on, they're either going to be heavy on the Victorian look. One of them is very flapper girl, and some of them kind of fall Gibson girl, okay? But this is going to be your first one, and this one is, I think, printed in the United States. I'm pretty sure it's printed in the United States. So for maybe if I put in what I'm starting them at, hold on here, gang. It's $5. See, this is what happens when I'm by myself. I get completely disorganized. So they're going to be just $5 choice, okay? And these are all from the early 1900s. So they measure your normal typical postcard size, 5 by 5 by 3.5. So 5.5 by 3.5. So this is going to be your first one. Again, I believe that this one is printed in America. They were used, or this one was supposed to be sent, but it was never sent. So even in the back here, you can see some writing on it. It doesn't say that it's like printed in Germany, so I'm not too sure, but this is going to be your first one to choose at $5. Look at her hat. She has like feathers in her hat. She has the bow. And again, these are all Victorian, flapper, or Gibson style girl postcards. I thought these would look great in your displays. I thought they'd look great in a flower frog. Thank you, Karen. You are the first one in at $5. This one, I don't want to play favorites, but this one is postmarked 1912 from New Jersey. This one right here, if you guys love flapper girls, I think this one's going to fit your bill right there. It has some coloring to it, has some yellows in it. You can see she has like a little bit of like, I think there's a little bit of jewelry. I think she has a necklace on. She has her headband on, and they did give her some color details. So this one, I think, ran through the post office in New Jersey. So, and again, I don't believe this is a German printed one, but these are in very good condition. The corners aren't all beat up. There's not a ton of foxing to them. You can see where they did color her hair a little bit, but that's just a gorgeous, again, these are fun to do all sorts of different things with. This one, I think this one falls more like the Victorian era, but I love the fact that it was in color, completely in color. Again, it's a different take on some of the young ladies, and this one is from 1910. So I am down here for a few days. All are well. From looking from the place in Summit, it's hard to read all that, but all these seem to be from New Jersey. So we're looking for $6 choice. This will be your third one. So, oh, and I'm sorry, the way we're going to call them out is this one's going to be known as Feather Hat. So this one will be Feather Hat. This one, of course, is going to be Flapper. Man, if you guys have like some Flapper Girl jewelry, or you have like a little changing area, some, perfume bottles. And then this one is going to be called Color, because of course it's the only one that is color. This one is going to be called Christmas, because this one was sent out at Christmas time in 1910. It is for a joyful Christmas. So if you guys are looking for one of these Victorian style, Gibson style cards that, would have been around, it looks like this one was postmarked somewhere around December 19th of 1910. So hopefully you guys can see that. So this one could definitely be used in your Christmas displays. This one might have a little bend up at the top. But again, if you guys like pinups, if you guys love some of the earlier postcards, I think these are 4 fun examples of women pinup style postcards. So that one was Christmas, Tina. The last one you'll know is Christmas. So Christmas. So Christmas, Color, Flapper, Feather. Feather Hat, Flapper, Color, Christmas. So I see Melanie in at 6. We're looking for 7 or more. And again, high bidder will have choice, and then we'll go backwards. So we're now looking for 7 or more. Let's go ahead. What did I miss?
Poor Karen G. She's like, I'm being good. I'm being good.
I mean, these guys, just honestly.
Poor Karen.
These don't come around that often, especially with the ephemera. So these are your old school pinups. So if that's what you're into, these are really fun. So I didn't mean to interrupt my countdown. So let's get started. 7 or more, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, this one will be Feather, Flapper, Color, Christmas. That's like a motley crew right there. So Susan, I see you're just in case of 12. Brad, I see you're 7. Karen, I see you're 8. Did I miss Susan Lynn's bid up top earlier? Yes, I did. She was the second 5. So we are golden here. And there is the bid end. So thank you guys for the bids. So it looks like first choice goes to Susan at $9. You get first choice. If you need to see any of them closer up again, let me know. But it'll be Feather, Flapper, Color, Christmas. Don't let me name your babies, people. Don't let me. Lord. So you want Feather and Color, please. Okay. So and Susan. That was at 9. Yep. So she wants Feather. Let me put them down so they don't get bent. And Color. Thank you so much. And now Miss Karen Kennedy, you are in at $8. So we are left with Christmas and Flapper. So we're left with Flapper and Christmas. If you're interested in either of them for $8, I think they're all just a little, and I might have some next time too. Not on Wednesday, but I'll have some in the future. I think, enough to do another round in the future. So
she wants them both.
Okay, thank you so much, Karen. Congratulations.
That Flapper girl, she like.
I gotta tell you guys. That one I think I couldn't even do research on them. You can't Google image any of that, but I think that one was a good one. Hello, Awareness. So good to see you. Hopefully you guys are well and having a good night. And thank you guys for hanging out here with us on a Mother Tucker's Monday.
Sandra D.
Sandra D. Hey, you guys.
N.
Which one is N?
I don't know. You have the list. Why are you asking me?
Man, you got all the books out right away. So this one is also going to start at $15 like the other books, okay? This one I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm a broken record. You ain't going to find this one anywhere. There's no Google image. There's no eBay. Now, there is a little condition issue to this one. This one is a linen style book. So before we get into it, before you guys bid, I just need you to know there is a little bit of wear here to the front, okay? So I don't know if a moth got at that, and there's a little bit of wear up here. And then I think there was a little bit of wear So there's just a little bit of wear to the cover, okay? But this book is in remarkable condition. And it is the linen-like book, and it is the Three Little Pigs. And this one is Samuel Lowe. This one is printed by Samuel Lowe Company. So if you guys are looking for a fun, kitschy, and the back repeats, the back is in very good condition. It looks like a little picket fence, you guys.
I know, that's so cute.
Plus, it has all these great details. It's very 1940s, although it's from 1941. It has all that great. And imagine this came out right around as we were heading into World War II. So, very good graphics on here. So you have the Three Little Pigs. $15 if anybody is interested, and they are. Let me see if I can show you without damaging the book.
No, Phil, you're good.
The book pages are doubled, so you can see there's like an opening in each one, and they did that to give it a little bit of sturdiness to it. Margaret, the illustrator is Margaret. I'm going to butcher her name. It is Voigt. Voigt. Bagot, that's who the illustrator is. And I got to tell you, I think she's an awesome illustrator. These graphics in here are superb. If you guys are into children's books, collecting them, again, I have a few of these, so I will be bringing books to a couple upcoming sales. Look at that. The graphics are superb. There he is with his straw, getting ready to build his house. If you guys know the story, you know the story. This is from 1941. Look at their party, you guys. Look at their parties. Voigt. Yep. Okay, Karen, thank you so much. So it's Voigt. Gotcha. So there are the Three Little Pigs having their party. I'm doing my best to show you guys. I don't want to ruin the spine of the book, so I don't want to open it up too far. So
I love that one.
I mean, these graphics on here are phenomenal. Again, you're not going to find this anywhere. It doesn't mean it's like completely rare, but I can't find any examples on it. So there's the little wolf. He's like, go ahead, you piggies. You keep building those houses because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to huff and I'm going to puff. So then here they go. And Tubby is one of the pigs. So Tubby took a shortcut up a ladder he had made for carrying water from the river to his garden, and he got away just in time. So one of the pigs is named Tubby. Another one of the pigs, that's not socially acceptable by its name. Nice. But one of them is named Tubby. The other one seems to be named Pat. So that one's Pat. Pat likes to do reading and knitting, and he likes to.
From Tubby to Pat.
I don't know. Now I want to know what the third one's name is. So bear with me. So we got Tubby and Pat. Tubby, Pat. So, okay. It just gets worse, you guys. So the names of the pigs are Tubby, Chubby, and Pat. Well, how rude is that? So look, being a fat kid myself, when I was a kid,
Tubby, and then
Chubby, and then honest to God, they just gave up and they're like, just name the third one Pat. Like, God forbid, there it is.
They like fat ass was inappropriate for them.
That's inappropriate, Tina. So poor fat pigs. So $15 if anybody's interested in adding this fun, kitschy book to their collection.
Oh no.
So there they are.
Pat must be perfect, Susan.
I guess so, man. So he's the one that exercises, makes sure that he doesn't do anything he shouldn't. And then here it looks like we have a little splitting there in the spine. Okay, but there's the pig, and the wolf. He looks like he's crying because he didn't blow down that last house. And honestly, I don't know if this is the normal version I know. Yeah, it looks like Pat. Funny, Pat's the smart one. Tubby and Chubby weren't so smart when it came to building their houses. So
they were too hyped up on the sugar, and
I don't know how I feel about any of this, especially but again, this is really fun, you guys. And if anybody's interested, it's just $15. It is from 1941. The graphics are phenomenal. And for these fabric-like books, honestly, I don't think that's the worst that you could find these in condition. And you can see the spine is completely intact. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. Maybe somebody wants to adopt Tubby, Chubby, and Pat. Thank you, Trendolyn. I see you in at 15. Oh, and the measurements on it, it's 8 across by 9.5. Okay, and it has these great details on it, kind of like waves, like a picket fence. So let's go ahead and count it down. Somebody's taking my boy Pat home with him tonight, so we're looking for 16, I see you, Collector at Heart. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 17 or more. Let's go ahead and count it down. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I got to tell you, now I think I know what some of our social problems are. They started back in 41. Tubby, Chubby, and Pat. They couldn't have called him Cubby, Lubby, Mubby, Zubby.
Been like
something.
Frank and Fred or something.
I don't know, but thank you so much, Leslie, Collector at Heart. Congratulations. It's coming to you. It's a fun book, and the graphics are super fun. So I love the book, even though it brought back some childhood drama right there. Man, Tubby Chubby.
Just be like normal.
Sometime, y'all, I'll have to tell you about the Love Shack from the 1980s song. Sometime I'll tell you guys that story.
F.
F is in
fun.
Fun.
We're having fun.
F. Okay, these are fun. $10 choice. Maybe in an upcoming video, I'll tell you guys that story. So $10 choice. And I found these in my garage over the weekend. And I thought, hey, fall season is the time to get out your owl things. So one of them is new old stock. It's choice on salt and pepper shakers, okay? This was a series that they did probably in the 60s and 70s. They're made in Hong Kong, and it's called the Pet Set Shakers, okay? So they made these little animals in doubles, and this is your first choice. So these are plastic. So if you guys love having like some plastic shakers around, maybe you guys have little ones, maybe you have nieces and nephews. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you. How are you, Freddie Fines? Maybe you guys want a set of shakers to use, and you're not, if they fall, they're not going to break. So they're new old stock. They do have their stoppers, and these are a set of owl. They are Hootie Hoot Hoot in very good condition, and they are made in Hong Kong. So they're new old stock. They measure 3 inches tall. So for $10, you guys can have some fun, hard plastic. I mean, these are very solid plastic salt and pepper shakers with some owls on there. He kind of looks like he's winking at you. And again, I think me and a lot of us always feel that owls are fun to use in your fall displays. So he will be your first choice. And again, these are made in Hong Kong. In this little series, they made bears, they made cats, they made dogs. They are all part of this Pet Set Shakers series, okay? And they measure 3 inches tall. So no one's ever used those, so you could use those no problem. Next set, starting at $10. These are bisque, and I do believe these are made in Japan, and these are more realistic owls. These are definitely great for Halloween, and they're made of bisque. So this will be the first one. Here is the second one, and these are a little set of salt and pepper shakers, okay? The one with the wings open still has the made in Japan sticker on it. No chips, no cracks, very realistic looking, especially with some of the yellows and greens mixed in there. They do both have their original stoppers, and I do believe that says Japan down there on the bottom. Yes, I do believe it does say Japan down there on the bottom. And these are just fun. Not only are they shakers, let me find the holes there, but they're fun little figurines. And these measure about 2 3/4 inches tall. So these would go good with your little Homeco, your little Homeco owls. These would be fun to maybe get little witches hats for. I think that would be fun.
Great in a Halloween. Yeah,
absolutely.
There's so much you could do for the fall, like just fall and Halloween through Thanksgiving.
Maybe you guys need a little, house gift if you're going to a party. Maybe you want to give a little gift for a Halloween party you're going to go to. These would be a great little gift of vintage. And again, they're in like new condition. I don't think they've ever been used. They both have their stoppers. Really they're made of bisque. Definitely 1960s. If we can get it to focus there, we were in it a little too close there. So, and I didn't even check to see if they glow. So just $10 on some owl salt and pepper shakers. No, they don't glow. And I've collected shakers for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever seen these. So, and they're very realistic looking. And again, they're very frightening looking. And maybe you guys have some small little witch's hats. I think that would look really cute to pop a witch's hat on. That's probably going to be my new thing, put a witch's hat on all of it. So. Yep. Then we had, if you have little kitty cats or ones that could knock them over and you need a set that is safe for everybody, you could use these plastic ones. And these would be great to take outside too. Like if you're going to have like an outside party, you could definitely use these. These would look great on your Halloween table. Let me see if we can get the glare off of those. They're very highly detailed for plastic. And again, I wouldn't, discredit plastic. I mean, it has its purpose. It's not going to, get knocked over or break, but I'm not seeing any interest. They were $10 choice. If anybody's interested, you can put in a 10. We're going to do a countdown of interest. We won't be doing a recap. I'll hold up one of the bisque ones because I don't want to break it. Just remember the bisque ones are a little bit different, okay? So I see Lisa in at 10. Thank you so much, Lisa. Let's get the countdown started. It is on choice. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Melanie. I think they're cute too, especially these realistic ones, and they're in really good condition. No chips, no cracks. And then we have the plastic set. So Melanie, I see you in at 11. Thank you so much. Right before that bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. So Melanie, you get first choice at 11. Let me know, did you want the ceramic or the plastic? Ceramic or plastic? You can, of course, take both. Maybe you want to display one and use one.
She wants the plastic
Okay,
ones.
The plastic ones are yours. Thank you so much. So Lisa, let me highlight there. Lisa, were you bidding in on the ceramic ones? You could have them for 10. Rose, I think you're lagging a little bit, Rose. Yeah. So once you catch up, the bisque ones are yours, Lisa. Lisa. Thank you so much. Congrats, guys. So yeah, I think, Rose, you're lagging a little bit. Hopefully you hear us.
It seems like there's a bit of a lag tonight.
Well, guys, this might be a good time. If you want to, maybe go ahead and refresh. And I will show you guys our giveaway tonight. We have 3 giveaways. If you purchase from us, we will draw from one of the purchasers, one of the letters after we're done. But this I can't quit showing because this is one of our giveaways tonight. Hallmark, it is an unused place card holder. And I think Amy sold some of these during her sale on Thursday. So just found him over the weekend. So that'll be one of the giveaways. And then we have 2 rounds of jewelry that we're giving away. So, all right, Tina.
All right. What are we doing?
Hello, Rosie's Auction House. Good to see you, Heidi. I hope you are well.
Hey.
All right. We can do this. So this is going to be a choice round, okay? And these are going to start at $10 choice. If I can enter it correctly. Choice. And because Halloween is coming up, we have some plastic. 3 of them are Hallmark. 1 of them I'm not too sure. It's not marked, but I do think it says Hong Kong. So I know these pins and brooches. So these are going to start, and I didn't preview these either. These are going to start at $10 choice. Not only are these fun to wear, they're actually fun to mix into your decor. And I think they spark a memory because I think we all remember seeing these when we were, we knew kids that wore them or we were kids that wore them. So they're going to be $10 choice. This one measures 2 inches tall. So we have a little black cat who is friends with a mouse in a trick-or-treat bag eating some candy corn. So this one didn't say Hallmark on the back, but I do believe that this one here is probably made in Hong Kong. So this is going to be your first choice if anybody's interested. And one of these really glowed like the Dickens. It was this one. This one glows under black light. So this one will fluoresce brilliant orange underneath a black light. So this is going to be your first choice, $10 each. So that is 2 inches. Then we have what I believe is a little black cat. Now the rest of these are Hallmark because they're marked Hallmark. I think we have a little black cat popping out of a jack-o'-lantern. So if you guys love kitty cats, there's that one. And all of the pins in the back are in really good condition. And if I can show you the light, you'll see it is embossed back there that it is made by Hallmark. So this will be your second choice for $10. Again, these are really, really fun. Then we have for you to choose from. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all in good condition. You have the little witch. Again, this one is marked Hallmark on the back. Again,
I love that
really
one.
fun. This is one of my favorite ones. I've never sold it one in a live before. Matter of fact, I think this is the only one I've ever sold in a live before. So here's your, of course, your traditional jack-o'-lantern. It's in very good condition. Pumpkin. And the last three are marked Hallmark here on the back. So this one is 1.5 inches tall. So was the witch. And the first two I showed you, they were 2 inches tall. So, I mean, these are fun. Maybe you have a little one that's going to head off to school. You know, this is fun to put on. Maybe you guys don't want weighty jewelry. These plastic ones are really fun and light. Plus, these are fun that you can go ahead and, of course, you know, use these in non-traditional places. So just $10 choice on these kitschy plastic Hallmark. They're all Halloween pins. So I'll show them in reverse again real quick. That one we are going to call Pumpkin if anybody bids and anybody claims. This one's one you don't see that often. This one we're going to call Witch. So the Witch is stamped Hallmark. That one's in super good condition. If you guys collect black cats, you have the black cat one, and that one is 2 inches tall. And then we'll show this one, and we'll do a countdown of interest since nobody has bid. That one I think is really cute with the cat and the mouse, trick or treat. So let's do a countdown of interest. If anyone's interested, they're $10 each. If you want to put a bid in, if not, they won't come back and we'll move on. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. They would be very cute. Heck, if you need to go to a party and they're doing a costume, just wear this and say, "Oh, the pin is my costume."
No, no.
All right, guys, no interest, and we will put them to the side. I don't want to mix them in, so let me put them over here.
That works.
Okay.
E.
Okay, so this guy here, he's making a return. He was purchased and not paid for. So he's going to start at what I started him at when I offered him the first time at $16. So I think he has a nice fall feel about him. He's a super cute turtle. He's in really good condition. He doesn't have any cold paint. Yeah, no, he doesn't have cold paint because this was actually from the 60s where then they started to glaze over top. So you don't have to worry about any cold paint coming off. And he is just a fun little planter, okay? There is no marking underneath, but there is sort of where a sticker was. So if you can kind of see the design of the sticker, there you go. I feel like that may be a Brins sticker. So I do have a feeling he might be Brins Japan. So this little guy is fun, of course, to use as a planter. You could put him next to your sink and put your scrub brushes in there. You could use him to hold some of your makeup things or use him as a gift. So $16 if anybody's interested. He's a fun, kitschy turtle, completely glazed up. He measures, let me find my measurements here. He's about 5 inches tall by 6 inches long. So I just think he would be fun.
So happy.
He'd be really fun. You could actually put a little pumpkin in him and put him out on your porch. He could be slow crawling your pumpkin in your displays. He would be great, if you guys wanted to plant something in there for the inside of your house. Heck, he would be fun. You could throw a little witch's hat on him, but he is just this fun, kitschy, cute little turtle with no chips, no cracks. I don't even know that he was ever really used. So $16 if anybody's interested on him. He doesn't have any damage to him whatsoever. You cannot have a bad day when you see that cute little face smiling at you. Look at those big, bright eyes. He is just adorable. And he has these cute little chubby legs. I just love him. He's just adorable. So hopefully Rose is getting out of her lag. We feel so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so nice, John.
Thank you. So, and again, $16 if anybody's interested. He is just in very good condition. There is, you can tell that they did airbrush some different darker greens into some lighter greens. Just overall, just a fun, cute, kitschy, I almost said a little kitschy, cute little turtle planter. He's just super adorable. And again, I'm not sure of the manufacturer. I can't say for sure, but I have a feeling that at one time had a little Brins sticker down there on the bottom. So let's do a countdown of interest on him. I'm not seeing any interest. That's okay. He is just $16. He'd make a great little house gift. He'd be fun to go ahead and pop some different air plants in if you wanted to, or put a little pumpkin back there in the slot. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. If anyone's interested, he's just $16. And we're not doing a recap tonight, guys, so he will not come back. Buddy, I'll find you home somewhere, I promise. So, Karen, thank you so much for the bid end. I don't want to get all this stuff mixed up. So did I mark that off? What letter was that? Tina, that was E. Okay. Yep. All right.
B.
B. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is going to start at $16. Let me mark this off here on my paper. This guy's really fun. This, I believe these were, their heyday for these, I think, were the 1950s. Okay, so I have this foil pumpkin die cut. He's in very good condition.
He's amazing.
I believe he is made by the Beistel Company. There is no marks, but everywhere I looked online told me that this was made by Beistel. So, I mean, maybe if you wanted a spooky version, you could do it, show it in reverse. But I think he is very dapper and very fun. So you can see he has all these great speckled effects. He is made of foil, if you guys can hear. And usually when I find these, they're completely bent up and mangled. This one might have just a little bend here or there, but he is in really, really good condition. So this guy would even stand if you put him in. I love his hat too, Dusty. You could put him into a flower hat. Of course, he could be, on your door. You could hang him on your door. Again, $16 if anyone's interested. He measures 12 inches tall by about 8 inches across. And again, I have a few of these foil ones for Christmas, but I don't have any Halloween ones. So he has some fun, goofy teeth. You can see where it's detailed here with some gold. So that's all gold detailing. And then you have the great black detailing. And again, I found him over the weekend too, and I thought he was really, really fun. So there is a little hole up here, so that is not ripped out. So you can go ahead and display him. Turn him like that, however you want. So again, I don't find these metallic ones all that often. He would be great for you to, like I said, hang in your Halloween decor. I think we all knew a classroom or a door where something like this hung, and I was just really excited to have one of these. So Smalls, thank you so much. I see you in for 16, so we're looking for 17 or more. Again, it measures 12 inches by about 8 inches across. So let me show you again. It has all this fun detailed, and you can actually feel some of that texture. It kind of feels like an orange almost. So there you can see some more texturing. It's definitely it's an aluminum die cut is what it is. So again, I believe it's a Beistel Company. They did make little smaller ones that were used as little souvenirs. They did make some other little things, these foil pieces and other sorts of decor that match. So you could find some of that, but this is your larger, very dapper, with the top hat, jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin. So, and this guy will ship. I have a big sleeve for him to go in, so we'll get him there to you in good condition. So let's do the countdown. Smalls is in at 16. Thank you so much, Smalls. Let's do it. If anyone else is interested, please put in a bid. And remember, if you're active, we are doing it just in case. So 17 or more, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 17 or more, or the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G, for being our official bid ender. Tina, I'm going to do an executive decision. You didn't pull the letter O yet. We got to get to that before it gets too late in the evening. So thank you so much. And Smalls, congratulations. It's coming to you. Pick one. Oh, okay. So, all right. Yeah, because this one's going to take me a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do O. It is going to be a choice round. $25 choice. Hopefully I have some of my glass collectors here with us tonight. That's why I didn't want to lose anybody. So this is antique glass. It's early American pressed glass. These are made by the Adams Company. They are the Valencia waffle pattern. Okay. So for $25, you have the choice, and they're all in very good condition with no chips or cracks. Let me get it all up here. Let's start with the vase. So this will be your first choice at $25. I have this gorgeous vase. Now, that is the pattern, and it has this diamond and squared pattern. If you guys love early American pressed glass, predominantly these were made in clear. It is a little more difficult to find this in amber, okay? But this is your first choice at $25. And if you guys do a Google search or you do some research, you'll see that to find this in amber is not that easy. So these are from the late 1880s, and this is your vase. It measures 8 inches tall. Again, it is early American pressed glass. Thank you so much, Phil. And this, the company is Adams. It's the Adams Company. So it's not the Adams family, it's the Adams Company. So this will be your first choice. Laura, I see you in at 26. So this measures, like I said, 8 inches tall. So that'll be your first choice at 25. So your second choice, these are very collectible. This is a syrup. I mean, you can use this for whatever you want, but this does have its original top. And if you were here last week, the condiment set, this came from the same estate. So they were in the same exact estate together. The lid opens up. There are no chips. There are no cracks. Now, I am going to tell you there's a little bit of wear down here to the bottom, but guess what? That's good. If you guys collect vintage glass and you don't see any wear on the bottom, be skeptical because it's probably a newer piece. If you see a little bit of wear, and if I can show you, you'll see that there's a little bit of wear right here to the rim of the glass. That's a good thing because years of it being moved, you're going to get little scratches on the bottom. Thank you, Heidi. I was really surprised. I knew when I purchased this set that it was old. I knew the company, but I didn't realize how hard it was to find this pattern. So this will be your second choice, and the syrup measures 8 inches tall. It has the original lid on it and spout, and that is attached, okay? So they did go ahead and sand the glass down or grind the glass down back in the day, and then that is affixed by an epoxy. If it ever comes off, that's how you would put it back on. They kind of just adhered it, and it has its handle here on the back, which is part of the, is attached. So it is, you know, it's in very good condition, and that is 8 inches tall. So that's your second choice. We are in at 26, looking for 27 or more. Your third choice, you're going to get the cream and sugar set. And I have the lid to the sugar, and I still have the estate sales sticker on it. So let me take that off. Gosh darn it.
That's a lot of cream and sugar.
That's a lot of cream and sugar. But remember, it was the Victorian era. So this will be your third choice. So you can take the cream and sugar, absolutely no chips, no damage, no lines in it. This glass is well over 120 years old. I mean, it's from the 1880s. So here is the lid. And let me give you some measurements on these. So Phil, thank you. I see you in at 30. So the measurements on the cream and sugar, the sugar with the lid on comes in at 9 inches tall. The creamer comes in at 6 inches. All right. So let me sit this down. I want to show you some fun details on this. What did I miss?
Heidi's right. She said she would put a tea light in the sugar. It would be beautiful.
Agreed.
Yeah, you guys, this just sitting down here, this glass is just sparkling as he's twisting and turning it.
It does.
The light so beautifully.
There are no major rough spots. A lot of times, you know, back in the 1880s, they didn't sand all of it, but I got to tell you, this is sanded really well. Look at the great details here on the spout. And again, these are large. You can use them for other things by today's standards. So Robin, I see you're 33. I see Phil back in at 35. Again, this is Adams and Company, and this is the Valencia waffle pattern, and it is a gorgeous honey amber, okay? Plus, you have the lid to the sugar. truth be told, even when you find this in clear, usually the lid is missing. So, but you can use them for other things, but you could use that as a vase if you wanted to. You could store the lid and use that as a vase. So we're in at 35 with Phil. That's going to be on choice of the cream and sugar. Absolutely, Amy, pour some sugar on me. So it'll either be the cream and sugar, no damage anywhere that I can find, not even any haziness or sickness to the glass. You can even see that there are a few little air pockets in there, but that shows that it's period correct. If you guys collect old syrups, that would be a holy grail for somebody's collection. Circle 7, I see you're 40. That comes in at 8 inches tall. The only piece that I could find in this pattern for sale right now, I think it was, pardon me, it was like one of the flat dishes. It was like a big opened compote. I couldn't even find the vase. So the vase will be your other choice. So when you claim them, you can claim as many as you want, but then you either claim this by vase, this will be your syrup, and then you will get the cream and the sugar as one choice. I can't break the cream and sugar up. So Phil is in at 42. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 43 or more. Let's go ahead and do the countdown on the antique early American pressed glass made by Adams & Company in the honey amber color. So 56 or more. So we'll go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. The vase is 8 inches tall, Phil. The vase is 8 inches tall. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. This pattern's even hard to find in clear, let alone this honey amber. And I have a good chunk of almost all the pieces that you could buy or you could have had back in the day. So it'll be vase, syrup, cream, or sugar. So Blueberry Barn is back in at 65 right before that bid end. Woo! So Blueberry Barn had a 65. Circle 7 had a just in case of 75. So $66. Laura, you get first choice at 66. Did you want the vase? Did you want the syrup? Or did you want the cream and sugar? Because the cream and sugar. Or any combination.
Y'all had me biting my nails.
No chips, no cracks.
Oh my gosh, she wants them all.
Okay. Woo! Thank you so much and congratulations. Thank you guys so much. Hold on, Tina. Let me sit them down. They've lived a life.
Yeah, I need a moment. So
thank you guys so much. They are really fun and they're going to be really unique and they look great for the fall. So thank you so much.
I'm glad, honestly, they're not getting broken up.
Well,
I don't mean that in a mean way, just in that I assume they've lived a long life together.
So let me make sure I mark that.
That's
thank you guys so much.
Congratulations, Circle 7. That's Laura. They're gonna look so good with all your other glass, Laura. Oh my god!
Especially since you got the whole set last week. Yeah. They came from the same estate.
Speaking of that, I'm just Circle 7, Laura. If you think about it and you ever feel so inclined, we'd love to see pictures of your collection for fantastic finds. Because girl, you got good taste in glass.
Yes,
I know
guys.
what we shipped you.
I will make sure to show the email, guys. We are looking for some fantastic find photos. So please, anybody, if you have something like an epic glass collection, please send us some pictures. Okay.
I'll thank Small says I'm a good cheerleader. Okay. Smalls, I'm just really loud. It works out well. G.
Okay. G. Hold on here.
Gee whiz. G Willifers.
Guys, I love this piece. I love this piece. And it's going to start at $14. If your heart loves a good hobbyist piece like mine does, I've never seen this little mold before. And this is a cute little pumpkin dish starting at $14. Okay. It looks like DG painted this back in 1977. And honestly, when I got this, I thought that it was like a newer piece. I mean, it has a high glaze. This is from 1977, and it is a hobbyist piece. I'm not sure if it's an Atlantic or a Holland mold, but it is stinking adorable. It measures, because that's what we want to know when it comes to putting things in it. It measures 6 1/4 inches wide, and it measures 6 inches tall, okay? And honestly, if somebody comes over and you have some candy corn in this or you use this, to put your cube cheese in. I know folks are going to ask you where you got it because I've collected hobbyist pieces and have sold hobbyist pieces for a long time. And I have never, ever had one of these fun little pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern bowls. So it's this fun little shallow bowl. I love the green they used. It's actually like the same green that a lot of the Christmas trees are painted. It might have a little bit of crazing, but there are no chips or cracks to it.
It has that like California pottery vibe.
It sort of does. It sort of does.
And I love how subtle Halloween it is.
I do too.
It's not in your face Halloween.
And this is one of those pieces that you could go ahead and put in your kitchen. It does have a very high glaze to it, so you could use this as a spoon rest. You could put a little tea light candle in the center of it. You could actually serve food out of it because you can see that there's no major crazing. So I don't think anything toxic is going to leak out of it. But it is just this cute little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern fella. Look, and he's just got the happiest little smile in the world. So no chips, no cracks from 1977. A person, I think it was Donna Grafmeyer.
Oh,
DG.
No.
DG. Tina, did your mom, Donna Grafmeyer, she could have been the one that painted that. I mean, it's done high quality. So I'm sure my mother-in-law, Donna, could have definitely made that. So it measures one more time. Where are my notes? It measures 6 1/4 by about 6 inches tall. So $14 if anybody's interested. You could, Shannon, you definitely could use that as a little butter dish. Absolutely. I mean, I have to tell you, I'm a sucker for these hobbyist pieces. So as long as someone's not going to put a bunch of cut marks in it, I mean, they could. I mean, you could do that to a normal dish, put little cut marks in it, but you could definitely use that as a butter dish if you wanted to. I think it would look great in your Halloween display. Like
maybe it's Debbie Gutierrez.
Maybe it is Debbie Gutierrez. Debbie, we got your dish. But I thought this would be fun with Halloween coming up. That, of course, I mean, this I would use. I'd put this by the door and put my car keys in it. I know that sounds lame, but that's what I would use this for.
Dusty.
Ooh, okay.
Queso bowl.
All right.
I know Amy's going to agree.
I mean,
with
he
that.
could be used for anything. And really, there's no real crazing there. Like if there's any crazy, it's on the green side. But I thought maybe somebody was looking for a fun little hobbyist pumpkin for their Halloween decor. Let's go ahead and do a countdown of interest. He's $14. He is a nice, he's a nice large size. So $14. Let's do the countdown of interest. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Thanks for the math, Mom. Good gosh, I know the year I was born. So 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Not enough queso for Amy.
No.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. He'll put you in a trance. I'm the pumpkin man. The pumpkin man. But again, 14 if anybody's interested. He is a hobbyist. But I got to tell you, I'm finding that the hobbyists are they're getting more collectible. More folks want them. So, all right, moving on. W. Where did W go? Oh, here we go. Okay, another piece of glass. Okay. So this one is great for Halloween. It's also great for Valentine's Day, and it's going to start at just $20. I have a piece from I'm stuck on my cord here. So everybody says that this is from the 1930s. I'm not going to argue with them. Okay. It probably is. But I always sold it and said it was from the 1950s. But whether it's from the 30s or the 50s, it is a dark piece of amethyst black glass. So we say that because the amethyst is so dense that you can't see the dark purple. It actually makes it look black. So black glass is great for the Halloween time of year. It is made by a company called L.E. Smith. It was also made by other early American pressed glass companies, but it was not made in this color by them, to what I believe, from my knowledge on it. So it does have the dancing nymphs on it, but this is called the trophy vase, and it is amethyst. It's in super good condition with no chips or cracks. If you're looking for a fun trophy-style vase to pop into your Halloween decor, I think this would be great because you have, first of all, a heart shape with dancing nymphs on it. But if you don't want to use that, see, I'd use the dancing nymphs and put this gorgeous black glass or dark amethyst in my Valentine's Day displays. But for Halloween, if you want a black spooky, trophy style vase, flip it around because there is no design here on the back. So this measures 7 inches tall by 6 inches wide. So
you got to show that design better. Yeah,
I am. So it is. So you can see it's so hard to see, but it is highly detailed. It has these 2 dancing nymphs here on the front. Let me move it back here so you guys can see that. They are in a flowing, dancing sort of way. I think 1 or 2 of them, there you go. You can see they actually have like this dancing ribbon that they're using in their dance. And they're these 2 gorgeous women, very deco, nouveau, I guess, kind of style looking. And it has some great floral. It has some great, words are hard. It has some great floral details down here at the bottom and some scroll work. So no chips or cracks to the base. It is made by the L.E. Smith Company, and it is this great piece. Hello, Robin. How are you? It's so good to see you.
Hi, Robin.
It is this great piece of dark amethyst glass that does look like it is black glass. There is no way my light in this room is going to even show you, the amethyst coming through. It is just going to definitely read black to you guys no matter what I do. So there are no chips or cracks. Nobody used anything in here, and there's no hard water. Again, it's black and it's dark with these lights in here.
You could kind of see it when you put the light.
But if you hold this up to a very bright light, you will just faintly see around the edges the dark. Yep, I see Laura for 20. Some of the dark amethyst poking through. So again, sorry that the camera, I should have taken a picture, but here we go. You have the detail of the dancing nymphs. There is one of the lovely ladies. You can see that she has the flowing ribbon in one hand, and then you have one dancing off to the other way, doing the same exact thing, along with all this great detail and scroll work down here at the bottom. It measures, I love the way, I do too, Sandra, I do too, and it measures 7 inches tall. And again, if you want to use that, why I think the nymphs are more appropriate in your Valentine's, if you want to just have a plain old black trophy, which could be spooky, haunted house kind of thing for Halloween, just flip it around and you'll have that. So let's do a countdown. We're looking for 21 or more. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us. And let's do that countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you guys for hanging with us. If you aren't subscribed, please do. Please give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. All that interaction helps. Tell YouTube that you like us and you want them to push our content. So thank you so much, Circle 7 Farms. It's yours. Congratulations.
Whistle Robin, we are so sorry to hear about your mom, but we are very happy to see you in the chat again. So nice to see you here, friend.
So sorry to hear about your loss, but I hope that you're here with friends and you have some fun with us here tonight. H. Where was that at? Hold on here.
After G.
Oh, you're just pulling all the glass. Okay, this next piece is going to start at $36, okay? And I figured this piece would be great. Again, maybe you guys like some Brown Mist by Westmoreland. Maybe you like daisies. Maybe you like fairy lamps. This one is in very good condition. It would be great. I think the milk glass mixed with the Brown Mist of Westmoreland is going to look great in your fall decor all the way up through Thanksgiving. So $36 if anybody's interested. There's no chips or cracks to the piece at all. Oh, 96 years. Oh, she lived a long life. That's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing. A lot of times this satin glass can get scratches on it. There are none.
Debbie G, I see you. I got you, girl. Debbie did. She just fessed up. She made the pumpkin dish.
Yes, Debbie. Oh my God. It's a perfect match.
I love it.
Perfect. Thank you, Debbie. You're going to like that. That's fun, Debbie. So what's great about these Westmoreland fairy lights is that if you have different shades or different colored bases, you can mix and match them. Okay. So this one has the milk glass base, which I think pops the transfer, because that's actually a transfer on there, really, really well. So let me see here. Usually, I didn't even check before. Yep, it'll have, if I can show you, the little Westmoreland. It's stamped right down there in the middle. Hopefully you all trust me. There we go. You can just sort of see it right there. So the year of this is 1980, Shannon. This is the era of the satin glass. This is probably from that. I would say this is probably from the 70s to about the mid 80s. So Westmoreland made a lot of their satin glass, pretty much 75 to 85. So you can get this in all sorts of different colors. Different patterns, but
we don't normally see the smokes color very often. No. Normally it's the blue.
No, and it's just a gorgeous piece. So let me sit that down, Shannon. Thank you. I see you for 36. No chips or cracks at all here. And again, if you have, and there are some other fairy lamps out there that some of the shades will fit on here as well. So sometimes they get chips on those little ledges in there. So those ledges are what is going to allow that to sit snugly on the base. But there are no chips to it at all. And let me show you that there are 3. Let me sit the base down. The daisy pattern is on it and repeats 3 times. So
I agree, Shannon. I like this color too.
I do too.
And I think you can use the smoke and even the black glass all year round.
Agreed.
I think that darker color elevates displays and looks really nice.
Agreed. So let me put my candle back in it here. Let's put the lid on it and let's keep it moving. We got a few more rounds tonight.
We got one more. What are you?
Is that all we have? Is one more?
Yeah.
Oh, well then let's sit here for 10 more minutes. And Shannon, thank you so much. Let's count it down for Shannon. Shannon, don't forget you can use it just in case. So 37 or more from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I think what does this for me is the milk glass base. I've seen this in a clear base. It doesn't look as good. The milk
glass base is always the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So Shannon, we do see your just in case, but you don't need it, friend. Thank you so much. It's coming to you for $36. So let me sit this over to the side.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
All right.
So I got a feeling I know what you're going to have me show next. M. And this, okay.
Verlaine, everything behind Jason will be for sale Wednesday night on Fantastic Finds right here at 8 p.m. Eastern with the one, the only, Enamor Amy. Did I do that good?
Yes, you did. Perfect. Yes, everything will be available on Wednesday. There might be one other thing that gets added that I'm picking up tomorrow, but everything back there will be available. So, all right. My last item is going to start at $25, and it's my biggest piece of the night. I have a Cruel from the 1970s. All right. In its heyday, Cruels were everywhere. And again, for $25, it is in a professional frame. I always have a hard time moving this to get the glare off. But if by some reason you don't want the frame, I could remove it and just send the Cruel to you. But I kind of like the burlap border on it. So it's very, very boho by boho standards, very 1970s. And again, I think for your fall display heading into Thanksgiving, this is one of the prayers. It's give us this day our daily bread. And the details on it, it's very clean. Done very, very good. And the woman, it says back here, it must have been made by Mr. Robert Trexel, and he was from Wyomissing, Pennsylvania. He actually put one of his labels on the back, so he didn't want anyone to steal his Cruel. So the measurements on this, it is 23 inches wide by 14 inches tall, 1970s, 1980s at its best. Let's show you the details here on the bread. Hello, Aunt Kiki. How are you?
I agree, Karen G. This is also great. You just prop it up on a ledge, a bookshelf, a mantle. To add in the back of a display. There's so many ways to use these pieces.
Some of the paper did get torn, but it does have its original hanger on it. So it's ready to hang, ready to go. And again, there are no stains that I can find. And it is on this fabric. You can see the great orange of the flowers up there, the browns, a lot of earth tones. This is going to be great all year. If you guys love those great 1970s earth tones, this would look great in your dining room or kitchen if you guys use like those Tupperware colors, those burnt oranges.
Yeah.
But again, I was thinking very fall, especially with those colors. And again, it's to give us this day our daily bread. And it does measure 23 inches across by 14 inches tall in just superb condition. Again, probably 70s in through the 1980s. They did a very good job. All the stitch in there seems very tight, very organized. I'm very particular when I find these crewels. I like the ones that are under glass because A, they aren't stained and they don't get like that lint or that fuzziness to them. You know, like some of the yarn can kind of get fuzzy. So, and Kiki, you got it at 25. We're looking for 26 or more. Let's count it down. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So, and stick around, guys. If you guys purchased, you guys have the chance to win a free giveaway. So 26 or more, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 26 or more. Or the bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen, as always.
Thank you, Karen G.
You are such a lifesaver, Karen. I can't tell you guys. Woo-hoo. Thank you so much. So, Aunt Kiki, congratulations. It's coming to you for $25.
That is a
fun score. Yes, I think you know Aunt Kiki.
I think I remember.
Yes.
Okay, now I have to put everybody's letters
back
in.
Okay, so guys, we're going to do the giveaways. If you purchased, we have 3 items. Tina's going to put in all the letters back in, and then we're going to pull a letter. And then what should we do the jewelry first, and then which should we do first?
I don't know. You need to pick that. I can only do so much. I'm in charge of letters, sir.
Let's do the jewelry first.
All right.
No, what do you want to do first?
I don't know.
I don't know what to do first.
Pressure.
Let's do the jewelry first. So let's pull. We're going to pull for the earrings first, okay?
All right.
So Tina's going to pull the letter, and then she's going to tell us who's going to win the earrings. And remember, everyone that purchased, you're put in back in the drawing. So.
All right. Oh, gosh.
What letter?
Oh, wait. Oh, no. That was a choice round. Okay. So how are we going to do that?
Oh, it's a choice round.
Yeah, you didn't think this through.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Hold on. I got it. All right.
So it's a choice round.
It's Z. So those. Wait, where's the flat?
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, gosh. The amount of pressure.
Oh, so it went to the. So then Laura gets.
No, Z is. I have down as the postcards.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh, no.
Hold on, guys. We didn't think this through. This was a last minute thing. So just give me like.
Well, some of these are not here. I got it. I got it.
Tina, so somebody who purchased one of the postcards is going.
It's Susan. She was the highest bidder.
Susan was the highest bidder. So Susan, you won the candy corn earrings. Okay, so you'll get those. And since it was a choice round, I think Karen Kennedy purchased.
She did.
And who else purchased from that?
That was it. Just the 2 of them.
Okay.
But I'm trying to find, because some of this is not.
So we're going to find you a set of jewelry, Karen.
Do you want that? Or, hold on, everybody. I got to get it.
I feel like we're very low budget here.
I got it. Wow. Well,
I like this. This is.
No, I was going to just do these ones.
Okay, just give me the set of other earrings then. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do.
The other ones probably need to be.
So then we have another set of Halloween earrings. So Karen, you will get a set of the jack-o'-lantern earrings. Okay?
Now wait. Now I have to write all this down.
So Karen, you're going to get these new old stock. These are earrings. They're the little jack-o'-lantern earrings.
So candy corn.
Yep, and that went to Shannon, right?
No,
Susan Lynn. So Susan Lynn.
I don't even know what's going on.
So Susan Lynn, you're going to get the candy corn, and Karen says thank you. So thank you, Karen. You're going to get the, and y'all are still in the. If you bought more than one thing, you guys are still in the running. So now we're going to pull for the stretch bracelet, which does glow under black light. Okay, it actually glows like an ice. Almost glows like an ice color. So it has all these fun little goblins and goblins and boos on there. And then it has a little skeleton. Look, it has a creepy little skeleton guy on there.
Ready?
So this is going to be
the bracelets.
Is there 2 bracelets there?
Is there?
I thought it was
2 that are.
Oh yeah, so you get both bracelets.
Are you paying attention? The bracelet.
Tina, who won the bracelets?
The bracelets go to Jay. Which is our fabulous doll. So they go to Dusty Moose.
Dusty Moose.
Yay, Dusty.
You get the bracelets. They make a headband for her. You could use them as a headband for our doll friend, okay? Yay, so
Dusty.
Now Tina's going to pull, and somebody who purchased tonight is going to win this vintage place card. I believe it's made by Hallmark. New old stock. Drum roll, please.
Oh my gosh, I can't do that. How do you do that?
Don't
All
ask.
Right.
Who is it?
This is. Is
this like an Ariana moment?
Yes, I think it is.
Okay.
G.
Debbie
G for the pumpkin dish that she made originally as a kid.
Okay, Debbie Gutierrez. You get the original new old stock Black Cat little tiny place card. So thank you guys so much. Let us know what you guys thought of that. Did you guys have fun with the little giveaways? So Debbie, that's coming to you guys. Congratulations.
I'm gonna give more stuff away.
I will work on finding some more things so we can continue to give giveaways in upcoming Mother Tucker sales here on Monday night. So one thing, thank you so much, Karen G, for being our official mod and bid ender. I wouldn't be a good business owner if I didn't remind you guys, we do have stickers now. If anybody's interested in a sticker, you can add it on. They're $5. All you have to do is, it was fun until I didn't win. Thank you, John.
John pulling for the earrings for you.
So if you decide that you want one of our stickers because you want to promote or use or you think it's cool, you can add on by sending an email, or you can just say in the chat that you want a sticker. They are $5. Thank you guys so much. So thank you guys,
everybody.
Thank you guys for the continued support. Don't forget this Wednesday night here on Mother Tucker's. It's me and Amy. Amy of Enamor Amy for Fantastic Finds. That starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. We have tons of goodies coming up for you. We bring what we deem our fantastic finds. But before I let all of you go, please, if you guys have any fantastic finds, please send them to us. Hold on a minute. This is like my first night here. I'm taking that off. So if you guys have anything that you deem a fantastic find, please email pictures to us to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. That is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Please give us a brief description of what you're sending us. And please make sure you give us your name, because we'd like to give you credit and we'd like to share your collections with us. So as we're heading into the fall and Halloween time of the year, please send us some, because I'm really waiting in for Christmas. So guys, thank you so much for your continued support. Please be kind to one another. Please, we hope we kind of set the tone for your week. We hope you guys had a good time, scored some good vintage. So, and until the next one, we will see you guys back. You have a good rest of your Monday and a good Tuesday. And me and Amy will see you right back here Wednesday at 8 p.m. Until then, you guys have a good one and take care, everybody. Good night.